Good evening, channel. Welcome to the interior of this 180SX. It's actually a 200SX. So we're currently redoing the carpet in this 180SX. We have an S15 dash that needs a bit of work. We've got all the insulation for the carpet now cut out and put in. Now when you buy this stuff, it just comes in like a sheet of like this, and you've got to cut out all your seat brackets, your belt mounts, any interior dash mount kind of things. And I've also tried insulating the tunnel as much as possible. This is its current condition. It's needing a lot of work, but it does have a lot of goodies as well. And the build itself is a pretty damn awesome build. I'm actually pretty excited to be a part of this one and to help the owner out with this, purely because this car has a lot of nostalgia between Ben and I. Like we've known this car for a long time, so to see this thing finally out there and drifting, and with the setup that it's going to be running, is pretty damn cool. The S15 dash, now we've got to pull this out in a little bit because we have a power tune dash that's going in, but it's also got Astra electric power steering, batteries all mounted under here, and then we've got the fuse boxes all here. It also has its own little dash here. Nostalgia.
It's literally a line.
It was like 34 or 37 degrees today, which was really hot, so we didn't get here at all in the daytime. But yeah, there's a lot to do, and it's hard to get stuff for because they don't exist in Australia. Yeah, we had to get the head gasket custom made by Permasealer, so this took a couple of days to get here. They also didn't have it on file. Oh, sort of. What's that monk chant thing?
I don't know that.
I don't know. Corey, do you know the monk chant?
No.
Oh, was it? Not Parlez-vous français? Oh my god. Starts with P. Patre nomine Gade something. I don't know, okay? It had really cool parts come over, actually. We've got an ORC clutch straight from Japan, which is sick. It looks so good. It's in gold and silver, but it's in a box. So I'll have to show you tomorrow. What are you guys doing here, apart from going nuts with Aeroflow?
Working out what he has for what's useful versus what's not useful, and that's all our old Shinjiro stuff, so he's just seeing what we've got that's useful.
Sometimes there's lollies involved, and things are not all smooth sailing. So we got this car and all the motor and parts and everything from, well, some of the, okay, sorry, not all the parts, some of the parts. Oop, don't mind me waving my lollies around. It was a mixed match batch of parts and car and stuff everywhere. So it's been our job in the last couple of days to get this all together and find out what we're missing, what we've got, and what we need to get this car running ASAP. And it's looking like we might be missing a VCT gear.
Stock cams, mate.
They do have stock cams.
So just the Neo head complete, so nothing's been switched over.
Spraying head gasket in copper spray. Voila!
Look straight down the holes, or you can put your head under it. We don't want to be dragging the head around.
NEO. It's pack up time!
Pack up!
It's like 3 in the morning. Carpet done on the 180. Just gotta staple the sides on. But yeah, it looks really nice now. Really, really nice. So hopefully the owner likes that one. We've got the motor half assembled, but we're still waiting on a bunch of parts. And that's RB20 NEO, just chilling. Head's now on, head gasket's on, everything's sealed. So what we do need, however, is cams. So we've got stock cams, however the owner wants to run Kelford cams. So we're going to throw in an order and get some Kelford cams for it. I'm actually keen to hear what an RB20 NEO sounds like, so it'll be a pretty cool build. There's, again, so much stuff coming for this that's just going to blow this build out of the water. But I also have about 10 days to get my S14 ready and drifting, so hopefully we can get them both running at a similar point in time, and hopefully we can go drift. That'd be sick. And it's time for bacon and egg sandwiches according to Corey. We are back in the garage tonight, working on cars. We've got this lovely RB20 NEO here. We have this beautiful pink bits 180, technically 200 SX. Pretty rad. 15 underway. The 32 has got relegated to out here for now. However, we got some cool stuff for that I'm going to show you right now. So after buying brand new hardware from down the road, I had nothing but problems with the studs and the nuts. The studs ended up being the wrong type of studs. The nuts were in Imperial, even though I asked for metric, and it ended up being not great quality. All brand new stuff. And I had issues, brand new stud and nut. Stripped out, I can't get that nut off, I have to cut this stud later, and it was in the absolute worst spot to try and get out. I want to say a massive thank you to Luke at Ebisu Automotive. He was talking to me after hours. I found him online, and he had titanium hardware in stock, ready to go. He hooked me up at 11:30 at night, and then first thing on Saturday, yeah, he posted them out. So I've got all titanium hardware now for the HKS T3G twin turbos. My god, this is gonna look killer. So I am over the moon. And would like to say a massive thank you to Luke from Ebisu Automotive for sorting that out for me, and Corey for interrupting me with the rattle gun.
We got things to build.
We're building workshop, mate.
There's a busy playing workshop. And Corey, what are you actually doing over there?
Putting visors on benches. And
We have rearranged the garage, so we've got a lot more space now to work with. Oh god, this is so heavy. I'm gonna break my ankle. I've been unsuccessful trying to run Corey's lock kit. It's just not working. There's bind, there's issues, the LCOs need to be notched, the tie rods, the wrong type of tie rods for the setup that he's currently got in, and it's just being an absolute pain in the buttocks. So last ditch effort to try and use his setup just for this event at Gladstone. We are going to use these offset rack spacers. Now these kill racks. I don't want to use these, and I will pull these out after the event, but if it gets us by for the day, so be it, and then I can afford to hopefully save up and get a decent lock kit in the front of that. So gonna try these later. We've got our remainder belts have come in. I had to buy some cheapy replacement temporary brake pads from Super Cheap to get us by, as the Project New drift spec pads from JDM Garage have not rocked up yet. I really wanted to use them and get them in, but it should be good when they do get here. And when they do get here, I'll probably refurb the brakes and paint them and make it look all pretty and finalize all that, and you know, get the wheel wells painted, get the bonnet gaps painted all black, you know, make it all really nice so it's a beautiful street car. We've got to sort out the ECU, we've got to sort out the wideband, we have to sort out the power steering leak, and maintenance. I've got to do up my gearbox because my gearbox is loose. The turbo is also loose. There's some things on there that are a bit dodgy. That motor's been put into that car, and I think it's never been ran, like driven. It's been just placed in there, and you know, someone's flagged. So nut and bolt check is essential on this one. And yeah, we'll go from there. Now back to what we were doing before. Last couple of days we have been slogging out this RB20 NEO. The 6-point roll cage should actually probably rock up next week sometime, I think. So, as well as a huge order coming from PRP, so Platinum Racing Products is sending probably half their entire catalog for an RB for this specific build. So that's going to be super cool to just unbox, check out the parts, get it all installed, and really make this a killer motor setup. And then getting it to run and seeing what it's going to sound like. I want to know what an RB20 NEO sounds like, because me and RB20s have history. It should be sick.
I just want the owner to be able to do mini a happy skid and not have car problem.
Yeah.
I don't care what it sounds like after that, as long as it doesn't sound like
metal. Nomine padre something something.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't sound like metal smashing against metal and it sounds like tires getting destroyed on bitumen, I'll be happy.
You guys know I always wear a headlamp because 99% of the time I'm working in the dark. I'm a night person, okay? I don't like the daytime. But working in the dark has its challenges, being that a lot of the time you can't see much, or you have to have a very good lighting situation. I've been using my little camp light, which is floating around here somewhere. No idea where it is. Somewhere. I usually put it on the welding thing, but we've just moved everything, so I don't know where it is, but either way, we have a new one. Look at this cute little thing. Tiny little box. It's called a PK Tool Twin LED Sensor Headlamp. Now, let me just put some. I'll show you what it looks like. Because it's, oh wait, there's my headlamp. Oh, right there. This one's like a camping one, which is fine, but you know, it's not the greatest, and the lighting situation on it is also not very bright. So that's how bright it is. Now watch this one, ready? This one has not only an LED bar, but it's got an LED spotlight on it as well. Just there. It's also got hand wave. Boom! Ah! Woo! It's very, very, very bright. Wow, okay, that's hectic. I can light up the house. Let's try the bar. Light up the entire roof. Ooh, I like it. Wow, I look like I'm from Eminem or something. 8 Mile, yo. But yeah, this is not a sponsored thing. They didn't pay me for this, nothing. They probably don't even know I exist. But I wanted to show you guys this, because if you work on cars late at night time, or you get stranded in places, or you like doing certain things, this is amazing. It's also very light, has a 2 to 3 hour charge, and you have the option of engine bay working, or spotlighting. Poof! Light on, light off.
Pretty much at this point, probably going to have to bear with me with how we come up with how to close that in, so it's really closed in.
Oh, but yeah, this thing's sick. I think it was like 28 bucks too. We've just hacked off the stud and the nut that was in here and stuck. Changing out to all my titanium stuff, but I have to pull out all the old studs from the turbos. Well, these are just hand wound in, and then they'll tighten themselves down when I do them up. What was I doing? That was the original one. Look at the difference. Now I might still have to trim this side down here, but if we do, God help me, because they're titanium, so it might be a little hard to cut through, but I think we'll be right. So we just put them onto the stud, we do them up. Now these are also 13 mil, not half inch, 5, 8, quarter, 7, 16, 7, 7, 1, 2 something imperial. We put them about there. We get 2 spanners and we tighten them up in opposite directions and lock them onto the stud. Now I apologize, I really got to buy a tripod to put these on, but you have to just bear with me for a sec. Pinch these guys together really tight. We pull that one off, and then we'll just try the normal, doing this one-handed. Can I do it? No, I cannot. Oh yes I can. Aha, there you go. Demonstration like this. Do that, and it's off. Voila. And to get these off, I probably should just put that back in for a second, just a little. Squeaky. And just loosen these off, and then yeah, that's the studs out. Replace them with the new pretty studs, and do the I've got to do the exhaust studs, and I've also got to do the O2 sensor stud, which is on the dump here. Yeah, good morning. It's, I don't know, 6, 5, 4, I don't know. We've been doing another all-nighter and having some fun doing cars. Benjamin is putting some jack stands under this one, and we were doing the ABS delete kit. Look how pretty it is. I know I've probably said that quite a lot, but Stop already. Alright, well, yeah, kind of crack on with the 14, get some stuff done, and I'll get back to you guys in a bit.
So much mess.
What we're trying now is a set of offset rack spaces, which are these guys. Now the reason we're trying these is because, unfortunately, Corey's set up with his car, with his hard race tie rods, he's got Denny T knuckles which are really, really short, and he's got 25mm extended LCAs. Unfortunately we are getting issues with, it's not even bind, it's literally stuck. It's fouling hard on the LCA and the tie rod because the LCAs aren't actually notched. They are extended but they're not notched, and these are obviously made for roll center correction. So you can see how long this is. So that would go on here like this, and then that nut goes on top. So look how far down the tie rod starts, whereas the tie rod usually on a factory setup would be a bit higher. So this is to correct like low cars and roll center and get all the arms even when you lower a car. However, because the car is low, but because of the setup, it's not tried and tested. Corey's obviously, now that we know, never tried this properly because it does not turn. Just checking out the tie rod, because I just got it out actually, and cleaning it up, cleaning the rack up, which is now clean, and getting these in and seeing, hopefully this fixes our problem. We have 6 days to have this drifting, probably 5 days to get it registered, 4 days to have it done. Yeah, time's ticking, and we just need this car on the ground and drift ready. And yeah, this is the least of our concerns. It should be the least of our concerns getting this car ready and fixed, but it is, so trying to get it through and do what I can with the financial avenues that I can.